Thousands of kids and teenagers wake up afraid to go to school because they are victims of bullying. One of the main reasons kids are bullied is because of appearance. It's a problem that plagued one teen for years until she turned to a plastic surgeon for help. When Samantha Daniels was a baby, she was a dimpled, adorable little girl. And like a lot of babies, one feature was a little out of proportion.
Her ears were big. You know, her dad and I noticed, but we never said anything. And, you know, we would always kind of say she'll grow into them someday.
But as Samantha grew, so did her ears, and they began to cause problems.
She would cry when we tried to put a bike helmet on her. It would hurt her ears so badly.
Susan Daniels said bigger trouble came later at school.
Fourth grade. Fourth grade is when she had come home and said, you know, they're starting to talk about me at school. They called me monkey ears. You know, they're calling me Dumbo. One kid said she had freakishly large ears when she was in fifth grade. So it started to affect her.
I hated it because I thought that, like, it didn't matter. Like, I thought that my ears looked fine until people started making fun of me.
She used that word. She came home and said, you know, I know I'm being bullied and it hurts. And, you know, and I wanted to stop.
Samantha's parents knew it was time to pursue ear pinning surgery called a bilateral otoplasty.
We walked into Dr. Lakin's office and he said to her, Samantha, why are you here? She said, I'd like you to fix my ears, please. And he said, that's what I wanted to hear. I wanted to hear it from her, and not you, Mom, and not you, Dad, her.
Samantha is a beautiful young girl, but you didn't notice how beautiful she was because she had such severe ear deformity. It was as severe as they come.
But the surgery was meant to address more than the physical problem.
We knew as growing, you know, a growing girl, self-image is really important. And this was affecting how she felt about herself. She was becoming quiet. She wasn't, you know, as outgoing. This was affecting who she was. And we didn't want that to get worse. And we knew that was the path she was on.
1 year ago, Samantha had the surgery.
The day that we had the reveal, you know, and she took the cups, they took the cups off and the bandages off, and she saw herself for the first time. She was very emotional because she wasn't, you know, used to seeing herself like that.
I felt beautiful, and that's what I really wanted. That's why I did the surgery, because I wanted to feel better about myself, and that's exactly what happened. So I was very happy with it and very emotional.
Because any surgery has risks, of course, there are many factors to consider, including the potential for long-term psychological damage. Sometimes this type of elective procedure is covered by insurance. Usually it's not. Tanya and Steve?
Well, I'm glad that she feels better about herself. Thanks so much, Carol.